Hello, here we are. Welcome to season 5 of my Classroom Connection videos. Here's what we got. We have a matchup series that we're going to try to do this year. So what that means is we're going to pair 2 students against another 2 students, and it's a battle of reflection and wits. And I've got cards with questions, and we'll award those cards to who I subjectively believe is the winner of that question. And then everybody that's viewing out there, you can decide, and of course let us know who you think had the best reflection. And I guess we'll just find out how this all works, because this is our first try. All right. So episode 1 of the 2022 school year. We have Drake and Savir. And we have Declan and Parker. Okay, here we go. First up, first question goes to our winners of the coin toss before we started the video, and that's Drake and Savir. So first question goes to these 2. Okay? All right, here it is. First question is classwork. Okay, classwork. Consider the amount and type of schoolwork this year in person compared to last year in remote learning. Is this year easier or harder?
I think this year is harder. Last year, because it was online and nobody really knew what to do because we hadn't done it before, so we were all just kind of like winging it.
So this year's harder.
Yeah.
Drake, anything to add?
I would say like last year's kind of more harder, because that's when like you didn't know how to do anything, and like your teachers just thought you expected to know how to do it. And then this year, like you can actually learn in person, like person to person.
Interesting. Any last thoughts? Okay. Declan and Parker, same question. To win the card, classwork this year is easier or harder than last year, in person versus remote learning?
I think it's harder this year because over online, the teachers were like going easy on you in a way, and this year there's way more work, and then they're actually teaching you it, so they expect you to actually know it.
And Parker?
I think that this year is harder because there's more work, and last year there was you got off early and you just half the work.
It's just not as long of a school day? Yeah. Guess what, guys? Declan and Parker steal the card on classwork. They steal. We'll see what the viewers think. Point for Declan and Parker. Okay, question number 2. You guys are up first. All right. Question 2 is all about COVID. Are we done with this topic yet? Unfortunately, here we are. We're starting into year 2 of going through COVID. All right, so students have been, so here's the question. You guys are first. Students have been good or not so good about masking and distancing to stay safe so far this school year? Declan and Parker, you're up first. Students have been good or they've been not so good about staying safe through our COVID era?
I think people have not been so good.
Not good?
No.
Because?
Because their mask is always down, and
Yeah, that's a start, right?
yeah.
We won't ask personally how you're doing, but just students in general. Not just 7th graders like you, but middle school in general. Parker, anything to add?
I think that people have not been so good because teachers are always reminding them to put their mask up, and everyone's been telling them to distance during lunch, but no one distances.
Is lunch the hardest?
Yeah.
Or is it always?
They don't really tell us.
Yeah, there's too many people.
All right, Savir, Drake for the steal. Students have been good or not so good about dealing with
I
COVID?
think that they've been not so good because they always remind you in the hallways when there's our assistant principals outside, they always remind us to put our masks up, and then at lunch.
So they do remind you in the hallways?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And then at lunch, people just like to move around and sit by their friend, but you're supposed to be one person, then no person, then one person.
Okay.
So people don't really follow that rule.
Savir?
Yeah, I think it's harder too because we haven't really had masks before. Last year we were online and only a few people actually got to come in school and wear the mask. So
That's a great point.
it's a lot harder to keep the masks on because we haven't really done it before.
So just the fact that we've never done it before, and Savir's given us a little leniency, we're going to award the card over here to these guys. COVID, the card goes to Drake and Savir. All right, we got a couple more. You ready? Okay, you guys are up first. New question. Did you see that? Speaking of principals, they came in. Okay, new question. Health class. The lessons in health class that develop social and emotional learning, right? In order to help students transition from being at home and going through remote learning and transitioning back into in-person learning, have our lessons in health class been enough? Or do we need more lessons on how to manage ourselves socially and emotionally? Tough question.
I think that they're enough for now. We still are young too, so we're still learning about our body and about things around us, like health and stuff. So I think it's good for now.
It's enough for now.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to say not, all right? Just so you know, right? No offense taken. Have health class lessons been enough? Or do we need more?
I think it's been enough because we're still at that age where we're still growing up and we don't need to know like everything about health or like our social health, and like the stuff that we do learn in health class is necessary for our age because stuff might be happening around our family or around us that is relating to health.
Declan and Parker, have health class lessons been enough, or do we need more?
I think they have not been enough because, like, last year we just got off of, like, remote learning and, like, we didn't learn a lot in health that year. And, like, it's like our first year in middle school, so we're still, like, learning about things, so.
Yeah.
Some of us had just got off of remote learning and we haven't seen people in a while and we don't know how to act around other people. So we need to learn more about some social stuff because some people I wouldn't know how to talk around adults or other young people.
Absolutely. You know what? That's a good answer. We're still developing. Anyway, that card goes to Parker, especially, and Declan. All right, last question just for fun. Bonus question, okay? Bonus. Winter or summer is better? Winter or summer? Declan.
I think summer is better because it's way nicer out. You can do way more activities outside and like hang out with your friends, and then in the winter, you're like stuck inside because it's freezing cold.
Yeah. Parker, which season? Winter or summer?
I think summer's better because like during the winter you can't like hang out with your friends outside and you can't like go to like the park or like the pool and you can't really hang out with your friends as much.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Drake. Savir, chance to steal.
I think winter is better because it gives you the opportunity to do stuff that you can't do your everyday, like sledding, skiing, snowboarding. What else is there? And then, like, if you're in like during Christmas time, you get to like sit by a fire and like drink hot chocolate. I just think Christmas is better. I think winter's better for that reason.
Yeah,
I agree
interesting.
With
With the outdoor activities.
Yeah, I agree with Drake.
You're winter too?
Yeah, I winter too. Just like I just think because of my family, we love to go to Colorado, Montana. We usually go snowboarding there or skiing there, like almost every winter season. And like we don't get to do that any other time of the year because snow only happens like during your winter season.
Sure.
Your winter season. So I think you get to do something you haven't done all year. So I think it builds up inside of you. It's fun.
Interesting. I love snowboarding. I do like winter, but I do love summer as well. So guess what? This is split. Okay. What do we got? 2.5 to 1.5? I don't know. It looks like Declan and Parker are our first episode winners. Is that fair? Anyway, you can let us know, how did Drake and Savir do? Did I make the right choice? Anyway, there's episode 1 of our Classroom Connection Year 5, just for fun. We'll see how this goes with our matchup series. Would you guys come back sometime maybe?
Yeah.
Different time? All right, so let's wave goodbye for now. We'll see you in 2022. Thanks, everybody.